arrays only. So these areas only you'll get a lot of interview programs. So how many programs you practice? Maybe you can try attempt at least. And all string methods, you should be very strong. If string methods are not strong, and it's very, very difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult to know, catch them. Okay. So we have seen reverse a string. Now we need to reverse a sentence, entire sentence. Suppose, so this is the Ramesh QA automation platform. You need to, so platform, automation, QA, Ramesh, like that. You have to reverse this. How can you reverse? So that's what the thing. See, you have everything here. Space is the delimiter. And see, first step, you print the string sentence before reverse. So that's what I'm doing. So what are the sentence you are giving? So that you need to print it. And then split the string. Okay. Split the string based on the spaces. Every word has a space common. So that space based. Then what is this backward slash s means? It is a regular expression. This is for space. So that is for space. So if you use a double backward slash s means it's a space. It represents the white space. So that is double backward slash yes means. Step 2, declare a reverse variable. Declare a reverse variable. You can declare the reverse variable, one reverse variable, string, reverse string equal to empty string. So you can just say reverse string. Okay, so just a reverse string. Okay. So now step 3, iterate the entire sentence. So you can use this. See here, when you split, you got the words array, right? String array. So that words you iterate one by one. So for int I equal to last. So this in this array, last element onwards, you need to start. So that's why int I equal to array dot length minus 1. That means I'm starting with the last element. I'm starting with a last element. And I greater than or equal to 0 and I minus minus. So obviously I told you in the for loop, when you're starting with a bigger starting point, and you have to go till the first element, lowest element, and you have to use a decrement operator. So then if I equal to 0, if I equal to 0, so reverse string equal to reverse string plus this array of I. Else, so reverse string equal to reverse string plus words of I, and I'm giving one space. Again, it has to form the space, right? So that space also I'm giving. So that's the simple arrays. Again, arrays concept here. So array, how you can access array element? Array name of index. So that's what we are doing, array name of index. For example, I equal to 0 means there is nothing. Then this is the value you are giving. And so then print that reverse sentence, reverse str. So this is the how you can use a reverse sentence. So any questions?
Good so far.
Yeah. That's it. And so this is the one simple program. So like you have to take all this one by one program every day, keep writing one program, and that will improve your so mindset. And also you just remember the steps. So like uh, to solve one program, what are the steps we need? That you just saw the program, and just later when you are writing, and you just think, okay, how we can solve this step, how we can solve this step. All this algorithmic steps is nothing but these are the ones. Okay. So you need to split the string. That means you should know how can you split the string. You should remember that method. On what basis you need to split. And what is the split method syntax? It returns a string array always. The split method always returns a string array. So that we should know that. And then what is, okay, this step after, what is the next step? And this step after, what is the next step? So you have to get an idea, okay? So, okay, if the user doesn't give any string, then what is the no string? That's what the I equal to 0 means. There is no length at all. Then, so what is that? So that's what we are seeing here, okay? And next one is, so you have to convert, this is the one interview program. In the US, I got this program. So convert to opposite character. Now, if it is a capital letter, right, you have to convert into lowercase. If this is a lowercase, you convert into uppercase. If this is the lowercase, you convert into uppercase. This is the uppercase, you convert into lowercase. So that is what you need to do. You convert to what is their current position, that opposite character. So upper means lower, lowercase means upper, you have to convert. So how can we do this? This is one of the interview questions. So lot of in string programs only you will get to. How many programs you practice on strings? That really helps you. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. So I'm giving a string. So suppose you got a string, right? As I'm taking a string buffer, system.out. Before converting the string is, I'm just printing the string value. So find the length of the string. How can you find the length of the string? sb.length. So that returns a integer type of data, int length. So iterate the string, iterate this string for int I equal to 0, I less than length, I plus plus. And so there is a sb.caret of I. This caret of I method will return a character object, not character, no primitive. It's going to return a character object. So that's what this caret of I method in the string buffer class. So string class, it returns a primitive character, but in the string buffer, it returns a character object. So that's the character wrapper class object it returns. Now, if character dot is lowercase method is there in the character class, you have a is lowercase method is there. See, java.lang character class is lowercase method. So what this is lowercase determines, if the specified character is a lowercase character or not, it will check. That's a is lowercase method. And for that is lowercase, you have to give the character. What is the character? This you pass it here. Because this is the parameterized method. Okay, to tell the character which is a lower or upper, you have to pass the character, right? Then only it will give you output to you. So then if it is a lower case, then I'm converting into uppercase, right? If this character is a lowercase, I need to convert into uppercase. That's what the program. That's what the problem we are solving. So char to uppercase C minus 32. Why am I giving it lowercase means lowercase letter. Lowercase starts with a 97. That minus 32 if you do, you will get a uppercase letter you will get. If you reduce 32, the difference between uppercase and lowercase, how much? So uppercase starts with a 65 ASCII character. Lowercase character starts with a 97. What is the difference between them? 32. If you reduce this, so from the lowercase letter, if you reduce 32, then you will get only uppercase letter. That's what I'm doing here. So C minus 32, I'm converting into character typecasting. We are typecasting. So to uppercase. So that's what we are getting here, uppercase letter. Then you set that. So SB dot set caret method is there in the string buffer class. Set caret. So in the same position, in the same I position, you set this uppercase. So wherever you got the lowercase that you are getting that related uppercase, set there only. Else that means if the character is not a lowercase, then I am getting, that means it's not a lowercase means it's uppercase. So 2 lowercase equal to C plus 32. So C plus 32, I am 2 lowercase. So I'm getting, so 2 lowercase. So SB dot set caret of I comma 2 lowercase. So set caret of I and 2 lowercase. So that's the, I'm setting again. So whatever the place, that 2 lowercase. So this is the one simple program, one loop inside if conditions, if else conditions. So, but you need to remember these methods to solve this, and see everywhere we are using caret method only. Caret method is widely used method. Set caret method. So you can see that set caret method, int index and character. So the character at the specified index is set to the given character. That's what the, so set caret method, the string buffer class. So this is the one of the interview program. Please go through that. This is very important. And try to write this. So write a program to find the rotation of, one string is rotation of another string. So what is meant by this? So how can you solve this? So one string is rotation of another string. How can you find this? So what is meant by this, first of all? So you need to understand this first problem. If you understand, then you can solve that. Suppose you have A, B, C, D, E, okay? String 1, okay? String 1, you have A, B, C, D, E. Then string 2, you have, so D, E, A, B, C. D, E, A, B, C. So now, you join both the strings, okay? So A, B, C, D, E. plus DE ABC, both you join. Then you will get the ABCDE, right? ABCDE you will get, right? If you join string one twice, so you will get that. So, and see, now you have to use here, once you concatenate, you have to check the, so now first, you have to concatenate them. That's the first step. Then to check whether a string 2 is rotation of string 1, first check the length of both the strings. If they are not equal, then string 2 cannot be a rotation of string 1. First, before concatenation, you can check the lengths, both are same or not. If they are not equal, then string 2 cannot be a rotation of string 1. For example, if it is same, right? If it is same, now you check, then you concatenated already this string 1 twice, this one, right? String 1 you concatenated twice. Now check the index of string 2 in string 1. If it exists, then string 2 is a rotation of string 1. If it doesn't exist, it is not the rotation of another string. So that's how you can get. So what is the first step you need to do? First check length of string 1 and string 2. You can simply say if string 1 dot length is not equal to string 2 dot length, then you can say, you can print the statement, second string is not rotation of first string. First step itself, you can figure it out. Okay. If these are same, if those are lengths are same, then you concatenate a string 1 twice, string 1 plus string 1, and assign it to string 1. Now check whether string 2 is present in string 1. How can you check that? The index, based on index method you have to use. If string 1 dot index of string 2, then second string is rotation of first string. So else you can say those are not rotation of one string in the other string. So that's the logic you have to build. So just try it out, okay? Otherwise we can, so I'll explain tomorrow that program. So that's a simple, only if else conditions you have to use. And then you can, so get the entire one string is rotation of other string on. Okay?
Okay.
The next one. So you have to find you have to extract the maximum number in a given string. You have to find the maximum number in a given string. See here, 100 is a one number. 564 is the another number. 365 is the another number. So in these three numbers are there. In out of this, which is the bigger number here?
564.
564, right? That's what you need to return by this method. If you write a program, that it has to return that. So we should know also the math class method we need here. So we have a math.max. So math.max method we are going to use here. So what this math.max method will do, if you give it two numbers, in those two numbers, which one is the max, it will return to you. That's what the max method purpose. Okay. So extract. So public int extract max number in a string. So system.out original string is this one. Declare the two variables, one number variable, one result variable. Two variables you declare. So number variable to store the number, okay? So that purpose. And next one. So then iterate the string. Anywhere you see, you will always iterate the string. Then you want to filter something, you will use if condition. This is the common logic anywhere. If you iterate only whatever the way you want, you can get it with a filter. Filtering can be done with a if condition. So now for int I equal to 0, I less than string dot length I plus plus. Now str dot caret of I. See caret of I, how many programs we used that. Because if you want to get the character from the string, you have to use a caret method and pass the index of this I. I is the index number. And you will get that character and store in the C. If character dot is digit, C, if this character is a digit, okay, if this character is a digit, then that number I need to get, that entire number, the consecutive number. How can I get that? So number equal to number multiplied by 10 plus C minus 0. That means that character minus 0 I am reducing. So then I am adding to the multiplication of that number. So that is the logic you need to remember here. So then you will get the number. For example, it's not a digit. I'm going and getting result equal to math dot max result and number variable. These two I'm comparing and I'm storing in the result variable. Now reset the number variable again. So because it's not a, so again you have to get the new number, right? That's why I'm resetting to. So you got the result variable. So in the out of these two, which one is a big, you got it. That's why I'm resetting this number again. Now again it will go to another row, another iteration. So next number you will get next character and then check. If it is a digit, then you iterate all the character, all the numbers here. Then so you get the math.max and you get the result. Then finally again you check math.max result value or final number value. So out of these two, which one is the max, you get it. So only numbers only you are getting. And you are getting the max value in the result value and number value. So this is the how you can get, how we can extract the max number in a given string. Okay. So that is the one simple program. And next program, last one, get length of last word in the given string. You need to find the length of last word. So for example, you have a Java Selenium. So Selenium length you need to find out. Then how can you separate that? How do you know this is the last word? So for that, so you have some logic, spaces might be there, right? Every word between spaces. So if spaces is there, then you can break it. Only find that length. So that's what we need to do. See that. So first print the string, then declare the length as a 0. So this string length. Trim the spaces. Any spaces are there, you trim and assign to that str. Then iterate the string again, see, from the last. So from last you iterate. For int I equal to string dot length -1. That's the last character index you will get. And I greater than or equal to 0, semicolon, I minus minus. If str dot caret of I is equal to space, then break it. Else, you increment the length. So every character length I'm incrementing. So length character I'm incrementing here. So for example, Java Selenium, so M character you will get. So M, there is no space. So it will come and increment the, so count by 1. Now the length is 1. Again it will go, I value will reduce, and now again checks. So Selenium, right? Java Selenium, for example you take Java Selenium, right? So first M will come, then U will come, then length will become 2, and I will come, length will become 3, and N will come, length will become 4, and E 5, L 6, 7, 8. Now, next, after 8, you are getting a space character. Space character means this one. Then it is a true, right? This will become true. A true means what will happen? It will come to if condition. You are breaking. So that means it will exit the entire loop. And the length you are printing. So only this you want last word only, right? So that's the tricky questions they will ask in the interviews. This kind of tricky questions they will ask. Okay. So yeah, you have to practice more programs. I cannot give exact which program you will get in the interview. So keep writing more programs. Tomorrow also I'll write a few more interview programs that I faced, and then we'll end this. First half we'll end this session, then we'll start the collections. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So tomorrow you need to brush up all the methods. Each method you should be able to explain what is the purpose of each method, and the difference between what is the constant pool memory, and so how can you create object for a strings, and why people will use a string literal only instead of new, why they won't use, why string is immutable. All right, all this read and come back. Okay. And try writing at least one reverse program or something. Okay, reverse a string program.
I'll definitely give the one that you mentioned earlier a try just to see